Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And off we go from Minneapolis. Ty Felton here to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So they're left facing a... Fourth down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Lions take over first and 10.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Down to the 10. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
The Vikings 46-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
We go, 76, 76. 5.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Sly's kick is up and good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
How about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Fox now to kick this one away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Oh, and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yap on top of it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He puts some juice on it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
4 yards. That's another.
Looking quickly here.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And the defender comes away with it. And the Lions will take over at the start of the next quarter. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're set up with it after the pick to end the first. First down throw from Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Javon Hargrave.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They go play action with Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they won't find much there as it reaches the 41. It was Marcus Williams in on that stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Goff working from the pistol. He's going deep. It is caught at the 20. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Dumped off to his running back. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions, part play the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
17. Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Felton now to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And that makes it 3rd down.
The coverage by Jack Campbell.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup Warriors, 17. Ready.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well you can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. 72.
Now McCarthy. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
19.
2nd down. McCarthy to pass. Taking a shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it after a 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Forced out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
We're good. We're good.
To throw again here. 2nd and 10. It's gone. It's a short pick up to the 20. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Goff on 3rd. This is brought in by the quarter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
A gain of 10 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Detroit.
First down from the 42. You're going to throw again. Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And now they face second down.
It's second down and 10.
Hey, come on. Listen.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Built up this one off to his running back. Complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 8.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 19-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Joey Sly on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Vikings 0. Jack Fox to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 15. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete. Jamison Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Vikings 0. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Sly able to put this one through. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. Looking to put a drive together. To the air with McCarthy. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Throwing is McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Naylor. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Vikings first down.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. But that completion there maybe can get them focused and moving in the right direction.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Ready? Coconut.
Here's McCarthy. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Derek Barnes charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Bronco 80. 19 Lions. Go.
Looking to throw McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. To the right side and intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Goff now looks to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now Goff. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the run is on here in this first half.
Vikings nothing. Jack Fox to kick
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only 3 teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league and converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
24-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Ready, break. Here we go.
On play action, McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. The left side completion to Jones. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. McCarthy off the play fake. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
First down.
On play action. Now McCarthy. This is caught by Addison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 30.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
McCarthy going to throw again. That's to the left side where he's got Naylor. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Naylor from 19 yards away. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake.
The Lions take
You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
To throw is gone.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction.
Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to like a good golfer can check one up.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now McCarthy.
He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 33 yards that time.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw.
McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking with a pass. Here's McCarthy.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. No, he didn't. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. It brings up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll throw incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Completes this to Addison out left. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down, right around the 17.
8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Watch tight end, watch your key. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 right. Ready?
On fourth down, McCarthy. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Third down and 13. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
Vikings 6. Jack Fox to kick off for the
4
Lions.
seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's gone. And this is caught. And they'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 40 yards. And the Lions are pouring it on. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Come on, set. 60.
Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. They got a good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Another run for Gibbs here. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they'd get a sweep of the season series. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
DC.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
A gain of 9.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And the stop will come inside the 5 or the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there. It sets him up now 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. But it's not going to work. He'll go down. They got him. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Jamison Williams from 8 yards out. And the Lions extend their lead yet again.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
6. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
No game in the play.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 72 yards. And the Vikings take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
14.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Panther 60, 18, Pioneer. Go.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch the twist. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Making the catch, this is the tight end Oliver. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
That's another
15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing is McCarthy.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47.
First and 10.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker too, and they might very well have jumped the snap there.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Following the penalty, it's first and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
To the air with McCarthy.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5.
Here we go.
And he's going to use his legs here.
And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Here's McCarthy.
And oh, look at that. Diving catch.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Open man is Naylor. He's got it.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Looking to throw.
McCarthy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got thrown in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates.
Again, he'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go. Ready?
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Justin Jefferson
from 13 yards out.
And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
Well, it's been a tough day, but they finally were able to get one into the end zone, and maybe the offense will feel a little bit better about itself going into next week.
And if you're a coach taking that into next week, I know you're upset, but it is a little bit more respectable, somewhat of a moral victory, right?
Yeah, they probably won't say a lot of that to the team, but it is true. It's something for them to build on, and then they can call their mom and tell her, hey, Mom, for your fantasy points, we got you a few down the stretch.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Well, they're going to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, and their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. 20! And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jamison Williams, 49 yards. And the Lions add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
22. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Throwing to start the drive. McCarthy. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hockenson. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 12 yards.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now McCarthy. And he can't escape, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 34-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And his first throw here is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. That one completes a nailer. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. In trouble, and he's taken down. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
At the 44-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now, once again, the Vikings are going to go for 2 here.
The Vikings will
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally. But here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. They go down to none. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. You have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
It's a pickup of 44
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final 1st down. They got it and then some. If they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's a quick throw right side. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. An extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now. Goff. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out.
And the most curious way there to burn some clock, that was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Detroit, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.